Dreams alone mean nothing if you don't back them up with action. You can sit all day fantasizing about success, wealth, or fame, but unless you get off your ass and start grinding, those dreams will stay exactly that. Dreams. The world doesn't owe you anything. It's not about hoping or wishing. It's about doing. Every minute you waste thinking about what you want is a minute you could be putting in work, learning, building, or hustling. Action is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. You can have the biggest vision on the planet, but if you don't move, if you don't put one foot in front of the other every single day, you're just spinning your wheels. The people who win aren't the ones who dream the most. They're the ones who act the most. So don't just dream, do. Get up, start, and keep pushing forward no matter what. Your future self will thank you for the hustle you put in today. Discipline is the ultimate weapon in the battle to turn your dreams into reality. Talent, luck, and inspiration are nothing without the relentless consistency that discipline demands. It's easy to feel motivated when things are going well or when you're excited about a new goal, but real winners keep pushing even when the fire inside flickers and threatens to die out. Discipline means showing up every day, grinding even when you're tired, hungry, or doubting yourself. It means saying no to distractions, no to easy shortcuts, and no to excuses that try to convince you to settle for less. Without discipline, your dreams remain fragile ideas floating in your mind, never building the foundation they need to become real. It's the daily habits, the small choices you make repeatedly, that stack up over time and build unstoppable momentum. When you make discipline your weapon, you become a force that can't be stopped by setbacks, failures, or criticism. You train your mind to focus on the mission, pushing through pain and discomfort because you know the only way forward is through. This is how ordinary people become extraordinary, how goals that once seemed impossible become inevitable. If you want to win at life, master discipline, and the rest will follow. Fear and doubt are the silent killers of dreams, far deadlier than failure ever could be. Failure is visible. It's something you can confront, learn from, and use as fuel to push harder. But fear and doubt, they creep in quietly, convincing you to stay comfortable, to settle, and to stop before you even really start. The worst enemy to your success isn't the chance you might fall. It's the paralyzing thought that you might fail. That hesitation, that voice in your head saying, "What if I'm not good enough?" Or maybe I'm just wasting my time, will freeze you in place if you let it. Every single person who's ever made their dreams come true faced fear and doubt. But what separated them from the rest is they refused to let those feelings control their actions. You have to look fear straight in the eye and keep moving forward anyway. Doubt will whisper lies about your worth and your ability, but you must drown it out with confidence built on action. When you let fear dictate your moves, you stay stuck, watching others take the life you want. The truth is, failure is just a stepping stone, a lesson to make you stronger and smarter. Fear and doubt, on the other hand, are the invisible chains that keep you locked in place, never realizing your true potential. The moment you choose action over hesitation, you break those chains forever. Waiting for permission is the biggest mistake you can make when it comes to turning your dreams into reality. Nobody is going to come knocking on your door with a golden ticket, telling you it's your time to shine. The world doesn't care about your excuses, your fears, or your doubts. Success doesn't wait for the perfect moment or for someone to give you a green light. It demands you to take control and move forward on your own terms. If you sit around waiting for validation from others, you'll be waiting forever. That kind of waiting kills dreams faster than any failure ever could. You need to realize that your life is in your hands and that the power to change your situation lies only with you. Stop asking for permission to live the life you want. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions, the right people, or the ideal opportunity. Those things are illusions that keep you stuck in place. The truth is, the moment you decide to stop waiting and start acting, you flip the script. You become the one calling the shots, setting your own rules and creating your own path. Taking control means owning every part of your journey, the wins and the losses, and refusing to be a victim of circumstance. Don't let hesitation rob you of the success waiting on the other side of action. Your future is built on the choices you make right now, so stop waiting and start taking control. Consistency beats intensity every single time when it comes to turning dreams into reality. It's easy to get caught up in bursts of motivation, those moments when you feel fired up, ready to conquer the world, and promise yourself you'll change everything overnight. But that kind of intensity, while powerful, is usually short-lived. The real winners are the ones who show up day after day, putting in the work no matter how they feel. Progress isn't made in giant leaps. It's built through small, consistent actions that add up over time. Whether it's training, learning, working, or creating, The habit of consistency is what separates the successful from the rest. You don't need to be perfect or push yourself to exhaustion. You need to be reliable and disciplined. When you commit to consistent effort, you build momentum, confidence, and skills that compound until success becomes inevitable. On the other hand, if you burn out from pushing too hard all at once, you'll crash and lose all that progress. Consistency is the secret weapon of every champion. It turns average efforts into extraordinary results. If you want to win, don't just focus on doing a lot once in a while. Focus on showing up every day and doing the work. That's how you turn dreams into reality. Surrounding yourself with winners isn't just good advice. It's an absolute necessity if you want to turn your dreams into reality. The people you spend your time with have a massive influence on your mindset, your habits, and ultimately your success. If you hang around with people who settle for average, complain about their situation, or refuse to take risks, you'll find yourself dragged down by their energy and excuses. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with winners, people who are driven, disciplined, and focused on their goals, you absorb that energy and raise your own standards. Winners push you to do better, hold you accountable, and inspire you to keep going even when things get tough. They don't tolerate laziness or excuses because they know success requires sacrifice and effort. If you want to level up, you have to choose your circle wisely. Mediocrity is contagious, but so is greatness. The people around you will either pull you toward their level or push you to rise above it. You don't want to be the smartest or hardest working person in the room because that means you're surrounded by the wrong people. Find those who challenge you, who demand more from themselves and from you, and watch how your own performance skyrockets. Your environment shapes your mindset. So don't waste time with losers when winners are ready to help you dominate. Choose your tribe carefully. Your success depends on it. Excuses are nothing but a shortcut to failure disguised as reasons why you can't succeed. Every successful person you admire didn't get there by making excuses. They got there by taking responsibility, owning their actions, and pushing forward no matter what obstacles stood in their way. Excuses are easy to make because they let you avoid discomfort, risk, and accountability. But here's the brutal truth. When you make excuses, you're choosing to stay stuck. You're choosing to hand over control of your life to your fears, your doubts, or your circumstances. Excuses create a false sense of security, convincing you that it's okay to wait for the perfect time or for problems to disappear before you start chasing your dreams. But the perfect time rarely comes, and problems never truly disappear. Winners don't waste time blaming others or the situation. They find solutions. They adapt, hustle harder, and figure out how to get it done regardless of the setbacks. Every excuse you tell yourself chips away at your confidence, your discipline, and your ability to succeed. If you want to turn your dreams into reality, you have to crush excuses like the enemy they are. Own your decisions, push through the discomfort, and prove to yourself that nothing is bigger than your will to win. The moment you stop making excuses is the moment you step into real power. The only time that truly matters is now. The past is gone and the future is uncertain. What you have is this moment, this second, right here and right now. Procrastination is the enemy of progress, and it's the silent killer of dreams. Too many people fool themselves into thinking they'll start tomorrow, next week, or when conditions are perfect. But those perfect conditions don't exist. Waiting for the ideal moment is just another way to avoid the hard work you know you have to do. Success doesn't come to those who wait around. It comes to those who act immediately and relentlessly. Every second you waste putting off action is time you'll never get back. If you want to turn your dreams into reality, you have to stop making excuses and start doing right now. The power to change your life is in this very moment, but it's only powerful if you choose to use it. Don't let fear or doubt steal your present by convincing you that waiting is safer. The truth is, the longer you wait, the harder it becomes to take that first step. Momentum builds through action, not hesitation. So take control of this moment, make it count, and push forward without delay. Your future self is created by what you do right now, not by what you plan to do later. The time to act is always now. At the end of the day, dreams mean nothing without relentless action backing them up. You have to be disciplined, face down your fears, stop waiting for permission, and push yourself to show up consistently no matter what. Surround yourself with people who lift you higher, crush every excuse that tries to hold you back, and most importantly, seize the moment, because the only time you truly control is right now. Turning your dreams into reality isn't some mysterious secret reserved for a chosen few. It's the result of hard, focused work and an unbreakable mindset. If you commit to action, refuse to quit, and take control of your life today, there's nothing that can stop you. So stop dreaming and start doing, because success waits for no one.